Hi, I'm Aeryn, and this is the week's Tarot and Numerology reading for all signs. I hope that my message will be a helpful advice for you this week. And if you see this video on a different date, don't worry, because the messages will still apply. And that's because we receive the messages from universe in various ways, and the timing is always perfect. I hope that you're all doing great. Lately I'm listening to Nayeon's Pop, and that song makes me so happy. Twice also released a new song in Japanese, Celebrate. That's also a very happy song, so I recommend it for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle the cards and then I'm gonna pull 3 cards as always. Maybe you can tell from my nails, but I'm actually a huge BTS fan. And I'm ARMY since they have released I Need You. So when was that? I think about 2015. And I was also into making music. I love singing, and the songs that you hear at the end of the video, those are some old tracks that I was making. Okay, then I'm gonna pull an oracle card. I'm gonna use the fairy oracle cards this week. Let's see. All right. Are all the cards in the picture? I hope so. If not, it should be fine. So let's see what we have for the week. First we have the 6 of Spring. Then we have King of Summer. Then, oh, we have the Death card again. And for the Oracle card, we have Selbstvertrauen, to trust yourself. Okay. Let me just put them into order. Can you see them clearly? Okay. So for the beginning of the week, we have the 6 of Spring, which is the 6 of Wands card. And Wands cards usually represent our passion and our creativity, whatever fires us up and gives us drive to get active. And here, this is a victory card, so we have overcome something, and therefore now it's time to celebrate. People around you also acknowledge your hard work and your persistence, and as you can see here, it's like, yay, well done, you've made it. And it feels really good because you finally get the recognition and people really look up to you. You will get more followers, more fans. You can enjoy being in the spotlight for your job. Well done. So because this card comes after the 5 of Wands, it could mean that you have overcome a hardship or struggle successfully, and now you can really enjoy your victory and accomplishments. You can give yourself a pat on your back and really feel how loved and supported you are. In the middle of the week, we have the King of Summer, which is the King of Cups. And this card says, okay, let's take it to another level. What could you do to make your skills even more meaningful? So the King of the Cups is very intuitive. He has a very strong imagination, and he's a very good listener, very creative, and he doesn't like to fight. He gets along with everyone. And so as a profession, this could be somebody in counseling, or maybe an artist or therapist. It could also be a healer or somebody who makes medicine. The point is that somebody that you look up to, somebody older than you, or somebody who is in those counseling kind of, or maybe a lawyer, will listen to you. He will really listen to what you're saying, and he will give you a very good advice, or he will tell you something, and that will really inspire you to do more with your skills. So in the middle of the week, think about, or you might maybe think about, how can I make my work more meaningful? The king is very concerned about his family and the people in his land. He's very responsible. So you might get a feeling in the middle of the week, because you have achieved something successfully. Next, you might think about, okay, but what can I do? How can I do more for everybody in society? What can I do with my skills that could help even more people that can create peace, and also for my fulfillment? This king is not so concerned about money or materialistic gains. He's more concerned about the emotional side of things. What can I do to make people more happy, and how can I change the way I work so that I feel more fulfilled, so that I can feel like what I do has meaning? And at the end of the week, we have the Death card again. And 13, as you know, is the number of the numerology of the month. The theme is transformation and rebirth. So here again we have the recurring theme of the spiritual transformation. So at the end of the week, maybe because you were contemplating about life and the deeper meaning of things, you are willing to go through that transformation by letting go an old belief that you had that is no longer serving you. So you have achieved your victory, and you have thought about something more meaningful, and then at the end of the week you decide to transform. You become a new you. It's a rebirth. So you let go of something in order to gain a more clearer insight. So even though this card looks very sad, it's actually very exciting to become a new version of you, a better version of you. But that requires you to make certain changes in your beliefs or life choices, changes in your everyday life in order to become that ideal version of you. The oracle card I pulled for additional advice is a fairy oracle card, and it's German, it says self-confidence. So whatever you choose to do, be self-confident and trust your inner voice. You can trust yourself. All the wisdom, all the intelligence, all the powers are within you. You don't have to lean on other people. You don't need to get their recognition, their approval in order to make your life changes, in order to create a better world. All the wisdom and the answers are within you. All you need to do is to connect with Source and trust that you know what is best for you, and you can find the best methods of how to bring about the things that you would like to accomplish. Because it's not always easy to let go of a certain belief or a certain lifestyle. You have to really have courage to change your life choices. But here the cards are saying, don't be afraid. You have all the powers that you need. So there's no more time for you to procrastinate. You can do it now, and we will support you, because all you need to do is tap into your inner truth. This kind of reminds me of Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror, because there he says, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time. So you have to change the man in the mirror. If we want to have more peace in the world, then we have to be the ones who share the peace. And if we want to see more love in the world, then we need to be the ones who share that love. So just like, I'm starting with the man in the mirror, we have to start. And the time is now. We have to change the world by changing ourselves, the way we view other people, and the way we talk to other people, and the way we think of life, and the way we think about this world. And that requires a transformation right now. Maybe the universe is asking us to please change our ways and to become better as people. Numerology-wise, we have 6. Then the king is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. And the death card is 13. And 1 plus 3 is 4. And I'm just noticing it's 6, 5, 4. This week, just slow down more and more towards the end of the week. In the beginning of the week, you have lots of energy. In the middle of the week, you contemplate about life and about the meaning behind things. And at the end of the week, you let go of things, so the pace should slow down. And so 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus 4 is 15. And 15 is the number of alchemy. So, wow, it fits so perfectly to the theme. You are the alchemist. You can create gold. You can make your life gold. And it's your choice. It's up to you to do it or not. It's about the way you think. It's about the way you work. Also with other people. It's about the choices that you make every day. So you are the creator of your own reality, and you have the power to make it golden, just like an alchemist. Wow. That also fits to this card, no? Because it's about trust your inner voice. You are the alchemist. So the theme for the week is to better yourself. Think of ways how you can make your life better. In the beginning of the week, enjoy your accomplishments. You have worked very hard, so bravo. In the middle of the week, you would like to contemplate about life and the ideal world and about the meaning of your skills. How can I do things more meaningful? You might also get a very good advice from somebody who is older than you, somebody who will listen to you and give you inspiration. At the end of the week, maybe because you were contemplating, thinking about how you can make your life more meaningful, you decide to let go of a certain belief or a certain way of thinking, way of living. And it's not easy, but you know that this is for the better. It's to improve your life and to improve yourself. And the advice this week is to trust your inner voice. Trust that all the answers are within you. That's beautiful. For a personal reading, please send me an email with your name, your date of birth, and your questions to the tarot. Thank you for watching and subscribing. And don't forget, everything will be okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Jeden Tag aufzustehen, jeden Tag die Chance zu sehen, trotzdem niemals zu verstehen, wohin das Ganze